Welcome back, and joining us on the show now is Siddharth Srivastava. He's head ETF product and fund management at Mirae Assets. Siddharth, hi, thank you so much for joining us. And gold is a bandwagon which everybody wants to jump into right now with the kind of all-time highs and run-up that we've seen in prices. At your fund house, what is the sense with gold? How are you treating this as an asset class?
So I'll obviously talk from a performance point of view because that is what caught the eye of a lot of investors. So right now, obviously gold has run up significantly in last 1 year or so, almost seeing an up movement of almost 30% in last 1 year. So it has in fact outperformed Nifty. Even when we are looking from a 3-year point of view, gold has given almost 16% return compared to just 12% of Nifty 50. But we think that this will sort of persist. We expect from a near-term gold to be in the range of 78,000. Right now it's around 75 and a half. So we think that there's some room left for gold to rally further. And also from a long-term point of view, I think we have already, the industry has talked about it, that with lower correlation with equity, etc., it makes a very good asset class to form part of any investor's portfolio.
Oh, well, absolutely. Siddharth, your fund's opening up today, and I mean, as you rightly said, there is still much upside there. And from a 1-year perspective to a 3-year perspective, as you mentioned, gold has given very strong returns. But when it comes to gold ETFs, and there are various other fund houses also into the space here, how are you looking at, one, the participation within the Indian markets? And when you look at the Indian ETFs versus gold global ETF numbers, would you say India has a lot of room on the higher side?
Yeah, so in last 1 year, we have seen almost 8,800 crores flowing into gold ETFs. In fact, in last 6 months, the number is around 5,500 crores, and September alone pulled 1,200 crores in gold ETFs. So we are seeing a reasonable rally, sorts of not only gold prices, but also in terms of inflows in gold ETFs domestically. Now, also interestingly, when we look from a global point of view, you are seeing not so much of inflows till April, but now we are seeing positive inflows in gold ETF globally also. So last 4 months have been very good for gold ETF flows globally, and I think everything is sort of aligning. If you look at parameters, US has started cutting the interest rates. You have central banks buying gold, lowering their dependency on US treasuries. Then you have geopolitical issues, and also now we are seeing interest building up gold in gold ETF globally. And also if you look at in gold futures market at COMEX, you are seeing increased net long position. So I think there are a lot of tailwinds which are supporting the gold prices right now, and I think that is going to persist for some time.
So, Siddharth, when it comes to Mirae, are you looking at gold as a very long-term business proposition here? And with gold done, can we expect silver ETFs as next?
So right now, gold looks good from a tactical allocation point of view also. And gold as an asset class, I think should be in an investor's portfolio up to almost 10%, because as I mentioned, it has lower correlation with equities and does well when equities typically does not perform. Now on silver, we are a bit more bullish. We see that within next year or so, silver can touch or cross 1 lakh mark. It is right now at almost 89,000, 90,000. So a bit more bullish on silver. We see that rally in silver may be a bit more stronger in coming times, while silver also has given almost 29% return in last 1 year. So a bit more bullish on silver, but silver has always been a very volatile commodity, so people should obviously a bit more cautious when they take exposure in silver compared to gold, which we believe is needs to be part of an investor portfolio from a long-term point of view.
Siddharth, a quick final question. And when it comes to gold ETFs itself, what kind of participation are you anticipating on this one, given, as you said, the month of September has been quite strong by itself? What you have done as back-of-envelope calculations for yourself?
So I think this inflow sorts of will persist. We in fact launched gold ETF a while back and silver ETF a while back, and we are seeing good inflows in both schemes. And I think equity markets. The level at their which people are obviously sorts of diversifying, moving into other asset classes, and gold and silver are right now the investors' favorite when they are looking at other opportunities. And I think the inflows will persist, and we also hope for good participation in our NFO.
All right, so after gold and silver ETFs, this is Fund of Funds that has been launched by Mirae, and as Siddharth tells us that the expectations are good in sense of participation, and the products really seem to be doing quite well, the ones that have been already launched. Siddharth, as always, thank you so much for joining us and talking to us about gold, prices, and of course the ETFs there. With that, it's a wrap on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action forward.